It's beau-hindman for massively.com, and it is the 30th of October, and it is Wednesday. That makes it Halloween Eve. And Sabina, don't talk yet. I'm supposed to introduce you. She does this every time. And tonight is going to be a really fun stream. It's going to be really cool because we have, if you see the game, you see the logo up in the top right-hand corner, you know what I'm playing. I'm playing some Mabinogi, and it's actually a Fashion-nogi stream, which means we're going to be talking about fashion. I promised last time that at some point we would talk about fashion, because Mabinogi is not just, they refer to it as the Fantasy Life MMO. Whoa, we have a whole party going on here. There's a whole table and everything. Because it really is a virtual life MMO. I tell people all the time, I don't care if you're a 40-year-old dude like me or if you're a 12-year-old kid or whatever, Mabinogi has something for everybody. It has action, adventure, and then it has this fashion stuff that we're going to look at today, and we're going to explain it a little bit. Joining with me, as she did last time, bravely, is GM-Sabina. How you doing, Sabina?
Good, thank you.
I know, I'm sorry, chat room, by the way, for some reason when I start the stream, I've tried to talk really quiet at first. It just blurts out. So sorry I scared the heck out of your stream, because it does do that. I don't know why. I'm trying to work on that right now and figure out why it does that. So, Sabina, you doing good?
I am.
I noticed that you're already very fashionable right now.
It's the new outfit.
You look a little bit like Madonna if she was a teenager with a bolero thing on, whatever you call it. All right, and then we have, joining us specially, is gm-cicida.
Hiya.
GM, how you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
So I hear that you're kind of in on you're in on the fashion thing. You know about fashion pretty well, huh?
I suppose so.
All right, we're going to have players rudely just plop their golem right in front of me here. So let's just go ahead and move out of the way of the people who insist on being on camera. And that is what they can do. All right, so what we're going to do is talk about fashion, where it comes from, what good is it. I mean, we're not just talking about fashion in Mabinogi, are we, guys? We're talking about kind of a way of life. As a matter of fact, you have come up with... my outfit is horrible. I know! That's why I'm doing the stream. This actually looks a lot like me in real life when I was like 12. I'm a pretty plain... I wasn't terribly ugly, I was just terribly plain ugly, which is kind of different. But fashion in Mabinogi is a way of life. They call it Fashion-nogi, is that correct?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Most people do.
Well, I mean, the cool people do, let's be honest.
Only the cool.
Yeah, not the noobs don't call it anything. And the noobs play on Alexina, and they don't call it Fashion-nogi. That's right. I call it. No, I'm just kidding. Is Mabinogi really complicated? Yes, it is. And we're gonna. I'll give you a little bit of a glimpse into it. In fact, if you go back if you're looking at twitch.tv/massivelytv and you go over to the right-hand side, you'll see a tab up there that says videos. If you go on those videos and you go down, you can even search for Mabinogi if you want, but it's easier to just keep going down on our videos list, and you're going to see a series of 10 videos that me and Sabina did together, which was absolutely crazy. A bunch of combat. We were going through the saga. You'll see how incredibly difficult the combat is for a noob like me, although I've been playing the game for years now, actually for probably 4 or 5 years now, so I'm still a noob. But tonight we're not going to get me killed. Hopefully we're just going to talk about fashion. So first thing we're going to talk about, and whoever wants to, Ruari's the best server. Nobody goes on Ruari. Come on, Ruari's abandoned, right? Let's ask Cecada about this first. Cecada, what is different about fashion or customization in Mabinogi?
It's just the whole, you can dye your armors, like, pretty much whatever color you want, and that includes, like, flashy colors that, most games, I don't think any other game has, like, flashy colors that Mabinogi does. I don't have any flashy, but, like, this person right here does. I guess it's kind of hard to see. Flashy, is it yellow? Yellow and yellow. So you just can't do that in other games. And of course, there's a bajillion items and outfits that everyone here is just wearing. I don't know where. There I am. So yeah, I think that's all the things that you can do. You're open to do whatever you want for your character.
Yeah,
oh wow! I didn't even realize my mic was muted still the entire time. That's why you weren't responding to me.
It's like,
You just thought I was giving you a heck of a lot of time to talk. I was coughing and I had to mute the mics. One of these days I'll have a normal stream with you guys, I promise. So, but like here's a guy here with a flashy red and black. You have some flashy hair as well, Cecada, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Now that's a cheat.
Yeah. Oh, is that a cheat?
Yeah, no one can get this.
Oh, come on, that's not fair. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, so and so just for the record, but Sabina, you're wearing a put-together outfit, an outfit that is actually kind of sold that way or obtained that way, correct?
It's the new character card. It's the Vampire Hunter.
Oh, okay. As a
Mm-hmm.
matter of fact, I have the shop right here. We can go to character cards. What she's talking about are, oh wow, there you go. And a character card is essentially you buy that to make a new character. Now that might sound kind of crazy, like you have to buy a new character slot every time. But in one character, you can have so many freaking options that you really don't need, to buy a million. I mean, I have one character the entire time, and I'm able to do everything. So she's talking about this right here. You buy that character card, and you get that outfit with the character card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's another player wearing it. But other than that, pretty much everything we're seeing in here is probably assembled by people themselves, correct?
Yeah, some people wear different like pieces or like to wear a set that go together. I just usually like to wear whatever I think looks good.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, you know what I'm saying, though, that you can mix and match. So let's talk a little bit, though, about where people are going to obtain. Now, we know they can buy a character card. Where else can people obtain fashion items?
People sell it in the auction house. There's a item board that you can search items that you're looking for, or people open up shops in town. You can check their shops. Depending on like in-game content, you can get some items as well.
Okay. And I think we were talking about earlier, I actually have a potion that I got through an in-game content, which I'll use here in a little bit. It's a little tiny potion that's going to make me super tiny small. We'll look at that in a little bit after let me put my cardboard tube sword away, because that is going to get in the way, I think. That is, by the way, that's my only really fashion item I have, because I got it from a special code from somebody at Nexon Front. It came from PAX a couple years ago, so that's a pretty cool. It's like a cardboard tube sword, like you'd find inside a like a paper towels. I mean, just not only that, but you also have vehicles, pets that can act as accessories. Players can also craft items, right?
Mm-hmm. You can use like a blacksmithing or oh my god, my mind went blank.
Tailoring.
Tailoring.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Well,
I can't think of the word.
You're doing what I do, Sabina. You gotta be careful. You can't watch that chat room too closely. It will suck your brain out of it. I'm sorry. I'm blanking out too here. Cicada.
Yes.
I was nodding at you, and you didn't see me nod. What are we talking about here? So tailoring, they can craft it themselves. Blacksmithing.
Tailoring, blacksmith, weaving. I think weaving. I think even handicraft has a few
gloves,
items
maybe.
you can make.
Right. So, but if we want, so let's say we have several items, we've gotten some through a contest, maybe we bought some in the auction house, whatever. Like, I have a pretty crappy outfit on, as the chat room so politely pointed out earlier. So let's see, what I'll do is a magic craft, tailoring, weaving, engineering, blacksmith. Thank you, chat room. As per usual, the chat room knows all and sees all. In your inventory, which you hit I to access your inventory, you're going to see a style tab. Now, the style tab, I'm trying to think how long the style tab has been there. I want to say there was a time when the style tab wasn't there, but I could be wrong.
That's correct.
That's correct, and I'm wrong?
Yeah, you're wrong.
So, that's right, you're wrong.
No, yeah, it's not too new, but it wasn't there the entire time.
Well, I literally started playing, I want to say at least 5 years ago. It had to be 5 years ago. So maybe, I don't know. But anyway, so in your inventory, though, you're going to have a style tab. Now, in this style tab, it's really simple. In other MMOs, not to toot other MMOs' horns, what you have to do is you have to actually, sometimes it's a little more complicated sometimes. Sometimes you have to stitch the stuff together. Sometimes this, you just literally drop the item into the slot that's needed. Now, our Sabina or Cicada, either one of you want to take it, can you drop anything in that style tab, or does it depend on the item?
You can wear normal clothes or clothes that are specifically for the style tab, which you can get in the beauty shop.
Which I'll show that real quick. I forget where the beauty shop is at. Blah, 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 blah. Go to dressing room. Oh, I can't enter from here. I forgot. So I'll have to go there. But so the beauty shop is essentially an in-game instanced area where it's like a dressing room, and you're going to talk to a couple NPCs, and they have clothes for you to buy and you purchase them using pawns, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's correct.
Now, what are pawns?
It's kind of like a different type of currency that you can buy different appearances and limited time items from the beauty shop. So it's just really a currency for appearance items.
Okay, so it's specifically for that. What was the decision? I mean, was there a certain process involved with that decision to make it a separate currency? Does it get confusing, or is that maybe just so that people, it's kind of like they're just buying fashion currency and it keeps it a little simpler for them?
Yeah, it's just, I guess it made it easier and just gave them more options to be able to instead, because we took away premium character cards that were always in the shop. So people now, if they want to just change their appearance without having to have a character card, you can go in the beauty shop. So the pawn just makes it easier to do that.
Okay, and so I bought some pawns, I bought some fashion items, and I don't think I'm wearing any of them. Maybe the boots. But anyway, you can go into the beauty shop, you can get items there. The NPCs will sell you different items. So once I have some items, if I'm just a standard free player, what do I have to do to start wearing fashion items?
From the beauty shop?
No, just in general.
Oh, just in general. Just anything. Like, you find an item that you want, or you
well, I guess
purchase.
what I'm talking about, yeah, there we go. I'm talking about purchasing the service. So you have, in order to wear fashion items, you have to purchase the VIP service, correct?
And then you have a fashion key, or what was he going to say?
Yeah, you can also purchase a fashion key using pawns, which unlocks the fashion tab for, I believe, 30 days.
Okay, but the pawns that you get, though, you have to purchase those with real money.
Yes, you do.
Okay, I just want to be clear so people understand that you can. There's still some other customization you can do with your standard gear. In fact, there's quite a bit. In fact, if I take off my style tab here, you'll see that the item that I'm wearing underneath my fashion item is pretty darn cool in itself. It's this, and I forgot who gave this to me. Who gave it to me? Somebody's in the chat room going to remind me. Really friendly chap I've been dealing with for a while. But he gave me this 7th anniversary outfit, and as you notice, it actually it has animations included with it. So when I wear this robe, I'm actually animated. Is that pretty common as well for fashion items to have animations?
Yeah, a lot of the costumes that come with premium cards will have animations, and some other outfits in game will just have an animation when you're standing.
Okay. So one of the reason I was saying is that is my standard kind of armor right now. I'm actually wearing that as my defensive armor right now, and it looks pretty cool. I can actually dye that if I wanted, or dye some pieces like that. This girl that's standing next to me, if you notice once in a while her idle animation, she'll actually do kind of a fashionista. Thanks for putting your reindeer right in the way. She's actually kind of like a fashionista pose a little bit, stuff like that. So some of the items obviously come with an animation. So if you don't want to spend real money, you can still do a ton of customization just using the standard items in the game, in your pack and all that. But as you can see, that's my standard kind of dress thing. I wanted to wear kind of some plain clothes, so I put this over it, and the animation goes away. Pretty cool. I think that's pretty awesome myself. I don't know about you. All right, so when we have those clothes, we have to buy the VIP service either through the pawn shop for 30 days or we unlock the VIP service, correct? Okay, so once we have that, how does that work in game? Does it just unlock? Is it an item we have to use?
Once you use VIP, it should just unlock. But if you don't have VIP, the key is in the beauty shop, and then you use the key to unlock the slot.
And that does it for 30 days typically. All right, and then you have, so it's kind of like a subscription. A lot of people have asked if Mabinogi has subscriptions. They've asked me before, and I always say no. But they have services that kind of mimic subscriptions. Do you find a lot of players use those services, or is it a pretty rare thing? I mean, obviously a lot of people here like it.
Yeah, a lot of people do use that service. It's pretty convenient. There's a lot of features that are pretty useful.
Very cool. In the VIP service. Well, I know that Cecada uses the VIP service, correct, Cecada?
I do, yes.
With a GM cheat code. So as as I'm looking around here, though, a lot of these players have obviously dyed these different pieces to match. He's got some goggles here, flashy goggles. That's pretty crazy. How much do you think that costs that guy?
Yeah, it depends on if he got that flashy dye through another player. How much? Like, some flashy dyes can be pretty expensive.
So let's explain dyes a little bit. When you have a dye, explain some of the different ways you can get dyes.
Well, you can purchase them in the shop, which are usually just a random dye where you have to pick a color off a palette.
And I guess it would cost more probably for a guaranteed color, correct?
Yeah, sometimes we have a dye gachapon, which is a little bit more... Well, you can't tell exactly what color you're going to get, but it's going to be in a specific shade range.
Okay.
Or when you rebirth, you get one free dye if you use a character card, like a paid rebirth. And a lot of times, yeah, just players have them up for sale.
Yeah, in town,
Mm-hmm.
ever since I've been playing, dyes have been a hot commodity.
Mm-hmm.
So once you get that dye, what can you apply it to? Can you pretty much any item, or does it depend?
It depends. Most of the items are dyeable, but there are some that are not. And if it's a metal item, like armor, you have to get a metal dye.
Okay, very cool. So it just kind of depends. But typically the easiest place to find it is going to be other players, I found. But they do come in drops as well.
Not dyes usually.
Okay, very cool. By the way, this dragon just stepped in my way of this super duper cute little... Can you move your dragon? Thank you, sir. Great Battle Maid Senzine. Look how tiny she is. So what she's done there is she's used one of these special potions, I guess, that are no longer available. So it's called a tin potion. And you just ingest it. Is there anything similar to that available in the game anymore?
I think they're not available right now.
Well, you also can, whenever you age, or whenever you rebirth, I should say, and I explained this during the last streams, you're actually going to be able to go back to age 10 and be smaller like these two little girls here. You'll actually become a smaller size. Now, the little girl over there that's really tiny right behind Sabina is like using one of those potions. I mean, she's like tiny, which are really funny. And you can buy an age pot as well. The age pots, what do? Do they keep you just that age for a while longer?
Yeah, it's temporary. Like, you can get an age 10 potion that'll make you appear to be that age for just a short period of time, not too long. But
do you hear a lot of players asking for a way to stay small forever?
Yeah. Well, there was actually recently on the forums, people were asking about a title that was over in different servers that makes you 10
forever?
As long as you have the title equipped.
Okay, can I have that now, please?
Yeah, everybody wants it.
That is the coolest thing ever. I think the thing is, being that you're aging in Mabinogi, the kid aspect of it. Oh, there's a ton of noise over there. The kid aspect of it is really, really cool because you actually get to see your character grow. How do I shut that kid up? You actually get to see your character grow and become what you would say an adult. Now, these taller people over here, these are from the race of giants. Do they have particular needs or particular size restrictions or anything like that whenever they're actually trying to... I mean, are they more limited when it comes to fashion?
Yes. The giants actually don't have as many options as elves or humans.
I see. So Mabinogi is very sizist.
Yeah.
That is sad. As people can see, I am what age am I? I think I'm like 20, 19? I'm 20. So I guess I would say full grown now for my human, right? Probably. At 20? Yeah, anyway, that's how tall I am compared to the giants. So the giants they have to get larger stuff. Master Striker here, or whatever, Senzinin, whatever her name is awesome looking, all in pink. So that's a lot of dyeing and everything as well. And here it looks like, I just noticed this, somebody made an Iron Man.
Oh, yeah, he was worried about copyright.
Oh, look at that. He's made an Iron Man. And he's floating, too. About getting sued?
Yeah.
Well, I'll alert Marvel. In fact, I just did an interview with Marvel yesterday, so I'm writing them up. So I'll go and say there's a guy in Mabinogi that needs to get shut down the whole game.
Yeah, they are right. They're right down the street too.
I think that is really cool. Again, that's just probably a combination of metal dyes.
Yeah, he's wearing armor, so
armor and metal dyes. Very cool. Okay, so once we've established where we can get some fashion from, we can get it from shops. We can make. Oh, there's a marionette. How cool! All that good stuff. You have to you have to have the fashion tab open and ready to go. And then once you have that open and ready to go, you can start putting different items in it. As you can see, I can take off like I was showing my stuff earlier. There's my boots. So everything that I had before. Man, I have so much crap. Everything that I had before is just kind of basic looking stuff. And I even went and bought glasses. The glasses I think I got from a standard NPC, I believe, near Dunbarton, I want to say. Oh, I stopped growing it at 17. Thank you, chat room. Once again, the chat room knows all. So the glasses are actually, what's funny about the glasses, they're actually a customization option. Holy crud, I have so much stuff. Let me take some of this off here. And I'll take off the glasses and I'll show just how cool it can look here. Let me see. I forget how big they are. Are they 4? Or they're 2? So now when I take off my glasses, you see it's actually a headpiece. So I actually have my helmet on underneath and look pretty funny, I think. So I wanted to show myself, which I can show you real quick. Nope, that's the wrong one. So So if I go here and then I go here, so there I am right there in my Finn outfit that I always like to show people because Finn is the coolest ever. So that's me in my Finn outfit. So I wanted glasses and blonde hair, so I bought the glasses, put them in my style tab, cut my hair short using, I think, the fashion shop, the beauty shop, and then got me, this is the reason I like these pants, Sabina, I know they're pretty hideous, is because it's the closest to look like kind of a standard size, I'm sorry, you stopped growing at 17, not aging, I misspoke. It kind of looks like a real life pair of pants.
Yeah, they're pretty basic. So.
Is there anything else? Do you have anything? Maybe does anybody that's in the surrounding area, if they want to loan me anything, that I can put on that looks... See, I wanted a pair of black and white Chucks. If people don't know what Chucks are, let's see, Chuck Taylors. Let's show the kids who are too young to know what Chuck Taylors. Now, they can't be high top Chuck Taylors. Nobody likes high tops. Give me a break.
Yeah.
Do you like high tops?
I don't.
Hey, all right. Sabina still remains good. Cicada, how about you?
Nah, they're not comfortable.
Why do you not wear high-top Chucks? Because the Ramones said otherwise. So you have to have low-top Chucks. So I thought, well, I want to put... So this is the closest I found for these little guys here.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if there's anything else anywhere else I'd be able to find. I guess I could... Oh, she's got some right here. Look at this. Now,
yeah.
You can also... here, I'll accept a trade anytime. You can also inspect somebody, correct?
Yeah. If they have it a bit... Like, some people don't allow it, but other people...
It.
Yeah.
What is somebody? Let's see what the player's going to give me. Oh, cool. I don't need an ampule. You don't have to give me ampules. No, I just... okay, thanks. It's mine. Yeah, but see, if you look at it here, right, she's take that and she's probably dyed it. Let's see. Blessed after school shoes. A pair of comfortable running shoes for after school activities. So that's exactly what I need. Right there. Where do you get those? I need to... Since Ian, if you're in the chat room, if you can answer, if anybody knows where you get those from, that's freaking awesome. Sabina, you wouldn't happen to know where those come from, would you?
Which ones were they?
Right here, the blessed after school shoes.
Blessed. Yeah,
you can't buy those anymore.
You can't. Why do people keep doing that? All right, so this is
yeah,
what
you have
people
to
are giving.
find it in a shop.
So people
like
are
a
giving.
player shop.
Okay, hold on. Let me call out an animal here and get some good get some bag space cleared up because people are gonna start handing me wigs and stuff, which is gonna be awesome. Let's make some room. Oh, I got some other fashion stuff in here too. So let's put the wig on. Oh, it's not available for my gender / race.
Oh, they gave you a female wig?
Oh, well, come on. I mean, okay, maybe, but...
Girl's wig.
Sabina,
Yeah.
Sabina, are you a fan of the vampire outfits? I'd assume you have some sort of glowing pink one.
Yeah. I like the new ones. They're a little revealing for a vampire hunter, but...
Yeah, they are a little revealing, which is not exactly Mabinogi style, but that's cool.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they are... I don't know. Maybe they have to have like a lot of vents to stay cool, so that when they're running around killing vampires, I don't know. Okay, so let's see. I've got here's this other outfit here that's pretty plain, but I can throw that on if I want. I can't believe they gave me a girl's wig. What am I supposed to do with a girl's wig? I'm gonna get out of the way here so I can show people. Now I'm wearing some pretty plain. Oh, did I call out my? Oh, I did. Let's see here. What else do I have? So I've got, and then I've got this outfit here. So I don't have much. Hold on, be careful everybody if you're going to give me something cool to wear. Well, I don't want to take something that's really cool. Don't give me anything expensive. Okay, cool. So what did they give me here? So this is a backpack. So where would I put that? Where my cloak goes?
Yeah, well, yeah, go to your regular tab. It'll be like where a weapon goes.
Okay, so where a regular weapon?
Yeah.
See, what did I get here? So you're actually carrying the bag around?
Yeah, you hold it, or if you put it in your secondary weapon slot, it'll go on your back.
There we Look at that. Now I'm really being pretty mismatched now. That is so cool. What is that item?
That was from the recent school uniform. It was like a gachapon type bag where you either get like the messy uniform or the normal uniform, and it came with like this. Like the gym type bag or the backpack that you have.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. All right, and then let's see here. So here's another funny looking outfit I have. I wish my... Here, let me get my pet to stay because he's getting up in my... He's photo bombing me. So let's put this outfit on here. Oops, that's the wrong one. Wrong tab. This is these are all just really basic outfits. I wish I could put that wig on. That looks so cool. Here, Sabina, where are you at? You got to put it on.
I am right behind you. There you go.
Where? Oh, you're all
Oh, right.
You probably have no room, but let's see here. Here, put this wig on. I don't know if I can give it to you or not.
Should be able to. Let's see.
So that is so cool. Well, take off your big old hat. Okay. Now the hair you have on before you do that, is that a pink wig or is that just standard hair?
It's standard hair. It's the elf color pink.
Are you the fan of the pink?
Yes.
There you go.
There you go.
That's pretty cool. Man, get your Gollum out of my shot, photobomb. Actually, that's a marionette thing. Move, dude. I knew we should add a stage. This is bad. That's pretty cool. You look kind of like a freaky little vampire kid. That's pretty creepy. Look at that. Okay, so there's that. Oh, here's. Oh, somebody else has traded me. Let's see what else. Oh boy, what is this? Blessed Gamu Wizard Robe Armor. I've never seen this. I don't think. Let's see here. Hold on, guys. I gotta make some room. This is horrible. I have no room. I need to use my pets. And you know what's sad is I attempted to make room before the stream. All right, so this is a robe. Let me show this. Oh man, look at this kid. Wow, that's a pretty detailed. I don't know what that is. Like fur-lined coat.
Yeah, that's the vampire hunter male.
Very cool.
You can either wear the hood or the hat. It comes like you just hit Y and you can change. Put the hood up or down.
Oh, Y has always been the. I forgot what the command was to put your hood up. So there you go. That is a pretty cool looking one. Look at that. Hold on, guys. Asking me to trade everything. Let me get my pet going here.
Yeah, now you're Fashionogi, definitely.
I'm getting there. I'm definitely getting there.
Just gotta dye your stuff.
By the way, if you have other questions about the game as well, you can feel free to ask. We have Sabina and, for some reason, the very quiet Cecada. He's not talking at all. I don't know what
it's not me this time.
I guess I'm here. I'm just listening.
Must not like us, Sabina. I don't know what it is. Are you his cube mate? Is he like,
yeah,
Sabina? She's always eating pistachios.
Oh my god.
Are you really?
No.
What is an eternal candlelight? I don't need that. No, that's all right. But thank you for the deactivated random item. All right. So, yeah, they tried. All right. So let's see. I've got the VIP tab. Now, the backpack that I'm wearing, does that have any actual extra inventory space? Or is it just for looks?
I'm sorry.
The backpack
VIP.
that I'm
the backpack. That's just for looks.
Okay. You need to have it extra inventory. That would be awesome. What do we got here? A ghost sword. All right. And another ghost sword. Not too many ghost swords, please. I don't have nothing to do. And guys, remind me after the stream to give this stuff back to you if I can. I don't want to take your stuff.
Yeah, I have somebody's wig. I don't know where you got it.
Oh, you have the wig. That's awesome. Oh, wow. Look at that. So now that's an actual weapon. I wonder if you can't wear, there's no weapon customizations though right now, are there? Or let's talk about if there is, because that's pretty important.
No weapon customizations.
Okay.
Just what you can equip is what you got.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, some, if they're metal, you can dye them with a metal dye. Some items.
Hold on, I just got the coolest thing ever. Oh, no. My inventory's not full. Don't cancel it. Oh, I told you I should have bought the extra VIP before. Darn it. Let's do this. This is the great thing about... Crap. I was going to say I don't think I have that right now. All right, so that's a ghost sword. Let's check out the other one. Hold on, guys and girls. So it's kind of a translucent sword with a slight coloration to it, which is pretty wicked. That's pretty cool. It kind of goes with Halloween a little bit. All right, where's the other trade? Like I said, guys, don't let me... an Old Glory umbrella. Where's that from? Do you know?
That should have been from an event.
You've gained the knowledge about the umbrella's skill.
You can open it.
How do I do that?
In your action menu?
Action? Okay, I thought it was action. All right, let's do that. Umbrella, where are we at here? Umbrella! Yeah, look at that. Old Glory right there. And you can run around with it. It's not a weapon, though, or it is actually a weapon. It has
you could hit people with it, if you want it.
I think it's similar to my cardboard tube sword thing. You can, but you have to, it'll actually wear it down, and once it's worn down, if you're wearing, and maybe you could talk about this a little bit, Cecada, since you're being so quiet. If you're wearing certain items, like say my cardboard tube sword, it has a durability of 13 out of 13. That means it's at full durability right now. I've had that for a few years. I'm actually always scared to bring it out because I'm afraid it'll lose durability. Now, once it's lost durability, if it's equipped, it will stay equipped, correct? But if I take it off while it's at 0 durability, I can't re-equip it. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
And if you rebirth as well, it unequips anything you have.
So you have to be careful with that sort of thing. Now, what is the reforging? What is that about? I have heard a lot about it. I haven't messed with it yet, but that's a buzzword that a lot of players might have heard and want to hear more about.
Those are usually bonuses, either stat or skill bonuses or damage that you can add to weapons. Usually, gear starts out at rank 3, and it works its way up to rank 1, with the higher ranks giving better and bigger bonuses.
So that's not going to have anything to do with the actual look of the item?
Nope, not at all.
Okay, so it's still the same thing. If you have a special item, you want to wear it. For example, I have some of the DevCat earmuffs. They're special to me, like the cardboard tube sword. Don't let it get down to 0 durability. If it does, make sure you're wearing it where it does, and don't take it off because you won't be able to put it back on. And then it's just kind of a keepsake. In fact, I think a long time ago I asked if there were ever plans to be able to repair those special items. Have you heard anything else about that, or do you have any plans to ever do that?
I'm sorry. I was reading the chat and responding.
Now you know why I'm such an airhead during the streams. And by the way, chat room, because I noticed the same player they're constantly saying, I'm asking a lot of these questions because even though I know quite a bit, I'm also wanting for people who don't know Mabinogi, which is probably most of Massively's readers right now, so that I can. What the heck? Oh, that's a doll. I thought that was you, Sabina. Really tiny. Look at that doll. Anyway. I just got distracted now by the fashion stuff going on. So, or do you have any plans to reintroduce or to ever introduce a repair durability type of function to special items?
Nothing. I haven't heard anything.
Okay.
So yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. That's better than soon or no comment.
Yeah.
Which you could have said either one of those. Okay, so let's see here. So as you can see though, guys and girls, as I'm doing this, I can just drag and drop and plug in all these different items and use different things and be really kind of plain looking or kind of fancy looking or whatever. So, and I have somebody give me, I don't even remember somebody giving me a star, but somebody gave me a star. And then some of these fashion items, that's right. Oop, that's an accessory. Let me ask about that real quick because I actually am not aware about. If I have the Gamu Wizard robe, right? I cannot wear that with. It's saying whenever I try to place it into my regular gear slot, it says only one accessory can be equipped with light armor. What does that mean?
You have 2 small accessories next to your helmet. You see that star.
Oh,
and
okay, so you need to take one off.
Yeah.
Okay. So the robe counts as an accessory?
I don't think it counts as an accessory. It's just you can't have 2 pieces of small equipment.
Okay, cool. Let me get some of my stuff put away here real quick, and then I'll make some more room here because people are going to start trading me here pretty quick. Oops. Which pet did I bring out? There we go. So as I'm doing this, as I'm making some room, I have the beginner long pants. Hey! As I'm doing this, Cecada, do you want to give me a little bit of your history? Because I know Sabina's history with Nexon, how long you've been with the company, how'd you start out, all that good stuff?
I can give a little bit of that. I started as a MapleStory GM a long time ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then I was there for a while, and I got moved to Comet Arms and Vindictus, and then
wow,
Mabinogi.
Wow. So you've been all over.
I've been to pretty much every game, actually.
Yeah. So what do you think about Mabinogi's community compared to the other communities? You can be completely honest because there's only about 160 of them watching right now.
Well, I like each community for their own things. Like I was in a Comet Arms event actually earlier today, and a lot of them are, they're having fun. They enjoy the presence. They have the same, type of people here where they like having GMs around. They're just happy to be around.
I'm sure you have a lot of, you also have a lot of crossover with players, because you can sign up for one Nexon account and play all the games. So I'm sure you had a lot of that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you could run into the same players sometimes in the same areas or same. Same different games, I should say. But ooh, look, somebody dropped something. Can I have it? I want an item bag. Jerk. Okay. All right. So that's my pet inventory. I got that closed out. Now I have more room. So let's return my pet. And so, compared to the other Nexon games, what's the customization in Mabinogi like, Cecada?
I'd say it's actually probably the highest of all the games, since you can pretty much equip 2 sets of gear. There's your real gear in the gear tab, and then your style gear, which just goes over it. I think the only other games that have even anything close to dying would be Vindictus, which you only have 1 set of gear that you die, and that's what you look like.
Very cool. So it's pretty complex, but we were talking about this kind of before the stream. Fashion is not, and the reason I was really excited to cover it is not because it's just, good-looking costumes and stuff like that, but there's a fashion economy. There's an entire kind of trade based around fashion. You could kind of speak on this a little bit, Sabina. Are there players who just play Mabinogi for kind of the fashion?
Yeah, there are a lot of people that do that. They just get clothes, dye clothes, stand around and show it off.
Yeah. That would be me if I had more clothes, because I'm okay at combat, as everybody saw. I enjoy combat quite a bit. Oh, here I had the pink ears on right now. Those you're seeing are, what are those called? Those are the cat ear headband. Now, guys, don't give me anything valuable, and like I said, don't let me forget to give it back to you. Now I'm going to put on the panda headband, which technically we could call this that brand new item, that brand new monster they just discovered. Not monster. I'm talking real life now. That brand new mammal, that carnivore they just discovered in the jungles. He kind of looked like a panda. It's kind of cute. So there's a panda ear. So as you can see, I'm just plugging little things away. Now, what typically goes in my cloak set?
You can put wings or a robe. Usually, yeah, it's usually like a main, for robes mostly. Right. And then the new wings go there. We have like the angel wings, the cupid wings.
Here, let's look in the shop a little bit. Excuse me. And let's go back here. Look at some of the difference. So that would probably be that would be the in-game shop, wouldn't it? Where would I get all that kind of stuff? Not appearance?
What kind of stuff?
Like the wings, all that good stuff. That's going to be...
Oh, that was in a gacha.
A gachapon?
Mm-hmm.
Explain what a gachapon is, because gachapons... I want to say this, the basic way to describe a gachapon is along with a lot of the Eastern games that came over to the West here several years ago, gachapons came along. They're the items that a lot of games are using now. I think even Rift has them, some other very westernized games, Western games. And they're essentially a bag, a box, a prize, whatever you get it, and there's a random item inside. Does that sound like a good way to describe it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so more gambling. Exactly. Gachas make a ton of money. Somebody just died next to me. That sucks. So a gachapon is going to be probably in the in-game shop, I imagine, correct? Let's see. No. New items, dragon summon, premium, blah, blah, blah. Where am I going to find something good here? Consumables? I never buy gachapons, to be honest with you. I don't... Oh, here, in the big gachapon tablet, right? Or tab right there. Here's an orb gachapon. That's not it. Fixed die gachapon.
Yeah, there's a lot of... It's limited time items.
Right.
So yeah, you can't get any of that right now.
So in the fixed die gachapon, if I get that, I'm gonna get it and possibly get a good permanent die out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, very cool. Put up some more of my fashion in my new fashion bag here. What'd somebody give me? Wind crystal. What does a wind crystal do? A crystal that contains the condensed power of wind, one of the 4 basic elements. Thank you. That was nice. I don't know what to do with it though. Is that an alchemist thing?
Sounds like an alchemist.
Okay, I'm not an alchemist. So, in fact, I think my alchemy is pretty darn pathetic. Oh, what am I looking at? I need my spit spill. Let's look at alchemy, shall we? Real quick. Yeah, look at that. Oh, I can learn this one. There you go. I'm a fighting consulting alchemist. Okay, so I've got some. So far, I've got some panda ears. I've got a couple ghost swords. I've got several outfits. Where is Nexon located in America? They were curious.
California,
in San Diego, somewhere like that.
El Segundo, yeah.
I have no idea. I'm just guessing. But you can actually, if you want to work out there, all you have to do is go there and stand outside the gates and just yell for Sabina a whole bunch.
Yeah.
And she will hire you. All right, that's how it works. So I'm going to take all my fashion stuff off, or a lot of it, and then do some more mix and match. And guys, if you have anything else you want to see me try on, hand it to me and make sure I can give it back to you later. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, let's show how a dye ampule works. Let's do that as well. What should I dye though? Probably my basic set here. I don't know if I want to dye that. Let's see. Could I dye this Blessed China 7th anniversary outfit?
It should say in the description.
Let's see here. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, every item will tell you if you can dye it. It should. Well, yeah, it doesn't say you can't. So you can.
Oh, it would say if you cannot, not if you can. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so let's see if I can get over here. Get away from everybody trying to make their dragons go off. Okay, so let's use the pink, because I like the pink. At least that's the color. Now, when... Oh, here we go. So got a trade coming in. Net this. Ooh, what is this? A beam sword. Oh, I know what this is. This is the trademark infringement. I like this one. This is going to get you sued. Put it on. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? That is cool. Who gave that to me? Net this. Don't let me forget. Here, trade that back. That's a really cool item. Hold on, I'm getting too much stuff. Oh, here. Trusty vintage wear. Okay, let's try that on. So as you can see, this... You can imagine that this is basically in-game, like, say, it's... let's see here. Am I already traded? Oh, I'm waiting on them. If you're in-game and you're doing this, you can... Somebody could literally just give you these items like they're giving... Not give, you know, exchange, whatever. Like, oh, that is the coolest outfit ever! Except... Oh, I'm not a huge fan of the pockets on the side. Kind of like cargo pants, whatever you call them.
Yeah, nobody likes cargo pants.
Well, I mean, who... look, if you use those pockets on the side for, like, keys or something, that's cool. I'm not going to give you a hard time, but I just don't. Okay, so let's see if somebody else has... I think I've got room for about one more. One more item here, let's see. And then I've got to start giving some of this stuff back. Oh, yeah! You won't believe what I just got.
Oh, there you go.
I think it's official that I am the coolest player ever now, because I have wings and a vintage set. So the wings are going to go in my little tablet here. Tab. There we go, for wings. Look at that. Those are sick. Now, do they have any animations built in it or anything?
Yeah, you can use the spread wings action.
Oh, okay. So is that going to be an actual action?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go down there. Woohoo, look at me. Ah, they're not doing anything. I'm just standing there. Oh, I'm floating.
Yeah.
So how did Iron Man over here start to float? Is that just a special thing they're using? How did they do that? Where'd Iron Man go? I mean, ironic man. I didn't mean to say that copyrighted Marvel term.
Yeah.
PM, they'll destroy us all. Where did he go?
Oh, he's gone. He got kicked out by Marvel. Yeah,
Marvel or the Avengers call him. Okay, let's see here. By the way, if you have any questions, we've got about 20 more minutes doing some fashion. If you have any fashion questions or tips or tricks as well, make sure you ask away. Let's go ahead and try a diampule and show how that works. But what I'm eager to show here is just how easy it is for people to help each other out with fashion. And I've noticed that in Mabinogi, a lot of times, there's not only a huge market for fashion, like we're talking auction house, trading, because you can have an AFK shop. But there's a lot of people, every time I show up and play, not just when I'm streaming, when I'm hanging out and just nobody knows who I am, whatever, people have given me tons of stuff. People are very friendly in the community, because after a while, when you get to a certain level, it becomes easier and easier to come up with this stuff, so a lot of people want to trade it. Oh boy, what is this? Blessed Vampire Outfit Male.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let's see that. That's probably one of the coolest looking.
Yeah, it's a new one.
This is the new one. Now, why is it this kind of purplish color? Is that the color of it, or has that been dyed?
He probably... It either comes in random colors. When you use the card, it'll just be random colors, but he may have dyed it that way.
That is so cool looking. I'm going to put my glasses back on. See that? Look at that. There's Iron Man. It's like I'm back. I mean, the home had some lunch real quick. Okay, so let's not dye anything important. I'm going to dye my crappy little... I don't want to dye my long pants with that permanent... See, here's the problem. That's a good diampule, right? It costs somebody quadrillions of dollars, probably, or not. I don't know. But I don't want to dye anything really good, so let's just dye my basic messenger wear set. No, actually, no, my robe. That's what I was doing, because it's kind of cool. You know, do something of semi-value. Okay, let's go ahead and get another animal out here so I can get some room going. I think Lifter has plenty of room. Okay, hang on a second, guys. On your trades there, let me get this. I gotta make some more room. I didn't even plan on that. What is that sound? It sounds like a zombie. Cecada, I'm gonna ask you.
Yeah, mine's on mute. I don't know.
I've got my sounds muted.
It is a zombie. It's like. Okay, so somebody just gave me some stylish sunglasses. So take a look at these, and then I've got to dye something here. Okay, so there's my super cool looking face there. Where'd my goggles go? Okay. Oh, those are cool. They're kind of like aviators in a way, but they're more like giant John Lennons.
Yeah, here, like Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, there you go. Don't do drugs, kids. Do not do drugs. Those are pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going to put my regular glasses on because I don't wear my sunglasses at night. Alright, so let's move some more stuff here. Let me put up my sword, the coolest tube sword you've ever seen in the world. Let's put up the wing crystal, which I don't know what that gift was supposed to mean, but thank you for that. Oh my gosh, I've got too much crap. Here's a yellow young potion. What is that? I've always meant to use that, but I've never used it. That you use during the crafting process, correct?
Which potion?
Cicada, the yellow young potion.
I believe it's used to craft a different type of potion that's actually usable.
Actually, chat room, I have to beg difference with you. You said don't do drugs, just play Mabinogi when you're 30 years old. Yeah, that's better. I'm actually almost 40 years old, and it is much better. So,
yeah, seriously.
Yeah, I mean, I'd much rather play video games at my age than do drugs at my age. 6 shooters. Okay, sure, why not? Let's see what those are. Oh, and that goes in my engineering bag because it is extra. So I'm going to put the sword up there. Or that's the engineering bag. We'll hold stuff like that. Let me see if I can get over here and show the guns. These guns just came out with your gunslinger talent not too long ago, actually, when we streamed that, right?
Mm-hmm.
How's the gunslinger talent been going? Have you made any more tweaks to it or anything?
Not too much. Like, people, we were actually thinking about coming out with the potion for it soon, because all the different talents have potions. But gunslinger, so that's something that would be a big change for people.
What do you mean by a potion? Explain that a little bit.
It's the potion where you can use, like, boost up the skills for it, the training skills.
Oh, I see. Okay, I didn't know what you meant. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. I'm not a paid spokesman. Everybody knows that. Yeah, guys, you can give me the money later. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna put up some more. Let's put up my plain old gloves. Okay, so now let's try I've got a little more room, so now let's try my dye ampule. Look at me. I am looking pretty hideous. Look at that. Now, and check this out. What's cool is I can be in the middle of a firefight with my cool-looking wings as I'm hovering with my black Labrador Retriever, and I can suddenly switch and say, actually, I'm going to school. Pull out my backpack, and I'm headed off to school with my little bunny backpack. That is pretty awesome. So let's switch back here. Now, oh, and my animation stopped as well, so I've got to go back to action. And I'm gonna actually hotkey that. Use my wings. Super cool. Okay, so let's see. I was gonna dye this Blessed China 7th Anniversary outfit. How do I use it? Let's right-click. With this ampule, you can paint a single part of an item with a designated color. The part is dyed to the designated color, unlike regular dye. Oh, somebody interrupted my read. Hang on a second, guys. Let me do this dye ampule first. Blah, 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 blah. The part is dyed to the designated color, unlike regular dye ampules. It disappears after a single use. Fine by me. Hit use. Let's look for my robe. Now, it's going to let me preview it, right?
Yeah, before you use it.
Okay, so,
Yeah, well,
if you look in the window here, well, that is crazy looking. Wow. That's actually kind of cool. So I can choose which part I want to dye. I can part A, as you can see in the little preview window, it's going to show that it's most of the body's going to be pink. Part B, which is just like the shoulders and the stitching down the center there. And part C is just the feet. I think I like part B. Sabina, I don't know if you can see the stream there. I don't know if you're watching.
Yeah.
Stream. What do you prefer? Now, not for you to wear, for me to wear.
not the main part. That's too much.
I thought the part B was cool.
Part B or part C, but yeah, not part A.
Right. Hang on a second here. Let's blah blah blah. Let's see here. I'm just making sure that we don't have keeping everything cool in the chat room because I don't have to ban people. That's always no fun in the middle of the stream.
Yeah, they're a little feisty, but
okay.
not too bad.
Okay, just give me a code word. I agree. I think part B is the best. So once you decide to do that, you hit start dying and you cross your fingers. But with an ampule like the ones that person gave me, and whoever gave it to me, by the way, thank you very much. That's a more of a guaranteed thing, right? Is it stay there? It's working right now.
Yeah, for the fixed color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I have it. Let me get out of everybody's way here. And that does, just so everybody knows, that dying does not affect stats or anything.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No.
So I have it now. I'm going to put it on my style tab. Actually, it's going to go back in my regular tab just for now. And I can go, actually, can I put it on style tab if it's a main robe? Okay, I don't know. Let's see.
You should be able to put that in there.
There we go. So now I have it in my style tab. That's pretty cool looking. Now look how it makes me stand with the guns with the robe. That actually looks pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Now it doesn't look so good with the yellow though. But
Yeah,
it's
that's
pretty
kinda,
cool.
Yeah, you need some more dyes.
Let's just tell people I scared somebody so bad with my massive guns they just threw up on me. Very cool. Okay, so let's do that. Now if I wanted to, I can go back and put the thing with stats in it. I can put whatever stat piece of armor, whatever, back in my gear tab, so I continue to have stats. So as you can see, I'm just able to mix and match and go around and stuff like that. Now, having said all that, there is a Halloween event going on right now.
The Cursed Labyrinth.
Okay, so what is involved with that? How do people get started? Do they just find the NPC? I believe he's in Dunbarton?
Yeah, and he has a carriage that you can talk to him once you have invitations.
Okay.
Once you have an invitation, you just talk to him. He takes you to the mansion, and from there you just do the event. Okay. I won't go into details. I don't want to spoil it for you.
I was going to stream that, but we won't have enough time today. Sabina, where are you at? Because I want to show you're actually wearing the Halloween outfit, or are you wearing? Do you have the Halloween outfit?
I have well, this is from
over here,
last
Sabina.
year. Whoa,
because you're super tiny. I'm the really cool looking guy in the pink and the wings. Okay, so that's last year's Halloween outfit?
Yeah.
Okay, you just stay still and I'll move the camera a little bit. There we go. Gaw. You're still wearing the wig. So how did somebody get that Halloween outfit?
It was a character card.
Oh, so you bought the Halloween card. Okay. Was there anything in game like a Halloween costume or anything that people get, or is there anything like that equivalent in this event this year?
Yeah, there's a few things you can get in this event. Some outfits that are related to the event. I don't want to say exactly.
Right.
It's just better to play it and get the items, and then when you get them, you'll know what they're from, I guess. I don't want to say too much.
Right. We don't want to spoil anything. So that's last year's, and that was a character card. Oh, I've got another trade going on. Hang on. Let me see if I got some room here, guys. By the way, everybody's been really cool. Just make sure you get with me after and I give your stuff back. What is this? An ice pole? What? Oh, my inventory was full. There we go. Okay, let me see what is an ice pole. We're about to find out, I guess. I think it's some kind of weapon. Hold on, I can't see. Hey, the floating's kind of handy. You can get out of the way of everybody. Oh, it's not for my gender race. It's for a giant. Oh, it's giant only. I just noticed that. Whoever gave that to me, let me give that back to you. What is this? This is a machete, which is kind of a gruesome weapon for Mabinogi. Jiminy Christmas. A machete?
Yeah.
Good God. What's that from? Halloween?
No, I don't think it's from
It's
Halloween.
just a run-of-the-mill machete.
Just one you find on the street.
I mean, look at this person dressed up like a giant, strange-looking rabbit person. I mean, don't get me wrong, we have swords and guns in this game, but a machete's just hideous. That's a good Halloween thing, though. Okay, so what is this girl wearing over here with the giant hat, or the animal head?
Well, she has the school uniform we were talking about that gives you the animation, and it's just the rabbit mask.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. There's also one that has a carrot in its mouth.
That is a little Donnie. Oh, look, she's going to open it up. It's a little Donnie Darko, man. Hey, man, get out of the shot, guys. I'm trying to see your core. Okay, open your mouth again if they're watching the stream. It looks like the rabbit or whatever has eaten a person. That's just genius. I love that. So where do these ideas? Oh, there it is. There it goes. Where are these ideas coming from? Are these coming from the game overseas? Like, are they already I don't want that anymore. I'm going to drop my newbie stuff. Or is some of it designed in house there or what?
No, it's all from overseas. You get stuff from them that they create. So randomly, we'll have events that players can create stuff, and we try to put that in game.
Okay.
But it's usually just Korea that creates everything, and then we get it.
What is in Korea's water?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious, that's awesome though. But yeah, that's very Donnie Darko. Which, by the way, if anybody in the chat room's too young to watch that, don't watch it. But it's not bad. But go watch it. It's freaking awesome. Okay, actually, hang on a second on that trade. Somebody gave me a fixed metal die, so I'm gonna use that actually and see what that allows me to die. It should allow me to die my machete. Which, by the way, is a horrible movie.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my God, it's a flashing machete.
All right.
Does this qualify me as a fashion? No, I don't think it qualifies me yet as a fashionogi because I'm not earning this. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So I think I'd have to, I don't know, what do you think?
I don't know, but the best fashionogi is just get everything easy. Don't do any work.
Paris
You don't want
Hilton,
to.
correct.
Yeah, you don't want to play the actual game. Just get clothes.
But see, that's a funny thing to say though, because and I've argued this for quite a while. I think that playing the game is subjective. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people want to play it by dressing up. Some people want to do nothing but literally adventure. I personally really like to explore, hang out with players. I like the questing a lot, but I don't necessarily like to follow it for the entire duration because I always get distracted. So you see what I'm saying? So I think that, oh, that's already died. So I think it's cool that I mean, here we are playing for the last hour, and we've been just messing around with the fashion and stuff like that. So it just goes to show just how incredibly thorough and rich the system is. By the way, this little scary goblin guy, is this something that comes along with the Halloween event?
That guy? No. Yeah, it's not from this event.
Okay, that's awesome looking. Okay, so I think the thing they gave me here, the big giant, what the heck did they give me, by the way? A devil slayer.
Oh yeah, the scythe.
Jiminy Christmas. But I'm looking at my machete, along with, I'm not going to show the trailer of the movie. Machete. It's a Grim Reaper robe. Okay, there we go. Nexon is careless about the player. Well, we know that. But now I look I'm trying to think what I look like, a bouncer at a nightclub or something like that. And then I can put my hood back on. Do I have a hood on this? No, I don't. So I can switch out. Let's see. Let's go back to this, because this thing is so cool looking. I don't know. I should have dyed this outfit I'm wearing now. The vampire.
So you should probably ban that guy in the chat.
Huh? Oh, I didn't even see it. Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Foxy Candy?
No, nope.
Oh, Foxy's being nice.
Ave? Well.
I can't see.
Nope.
Okay.
Ave. I don't know what it's.
I'll find it. But so as I'm looking through the chat room for polite people to, I can't see anybody. I'm sorry. Just send it to me in this Skype chat. I'll find it. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, they think they're funny, but I guess,
okay.
I don't know. They're trying.
Tell me if I got them. I think I just got them. Okay, so I've got tons of different items here. As you can see, all of the different items I have, though, they could have come from different areas. They could have come from drops. They could have come from crafting or whatever. Like, for example, the Vampire Hunter outfit, that is a paid for... I'm sorry, this Blessed Gamu Wizard Robe armor. Where did something like that come from?
I'm trying to see.
That's not a card thing. That's a in-game something or other. Holy moly, there's one with the rabbit, the carrot in its mouth.
Yeah.
Now, oh my god, and the mouth can open as well. That is just freaky.
The carrot goes right on his head, yeah.
Oh, open the mouth again. Let me see where the carrot goes. And look, they can do a little dance. Move, I can't see the rabbit. Move out of the way of the rabbit. Oh, I wish I had a push emote. Oh, she's dying now. You killed the rabbit with your wings. See, he's wearing some cool flapping animated wings. We should get all the rabbits to line up and dance, because that is just too freaky looking. Very cool. All right, so we're getting ready to close with the fashion stream. There we go. Dancing rabbits. And but Sabina, anything else you want people to know about the fashion kind of system? It's been a little bit of a mess today, but as you can see, that's kind of what I wanted to happen, is just to have people show up and show off how incredibly intense it is. So, anything else you want people to know about the fashion system? Because I know you're a fashionista.
Well, it's just the amount of customization makes the game really awesome. I think just that is my favorite part of the game. And there's so many options and just so many ways to express yourself in this game that I think it's great for anybody who wants to have a game where they can express themselves how they want.
Right.
Just maybe they can't do it in real life, but they can definitely do it here.
Yeah. And I haven't even touched on... Now, we touched on some of this when we were streaming the event last couple months ago. They call it a virtual life because you can play the entire game and spend your time in the entire game. It's very much a sandbox without ever actually performing a single bit of combat if you want. Although, of course, there's tons of combat.
Yeah.
You can craft things, you can farm, you can have your own homestead. I mean, there's so many things we're not even touching in the stream here today. We're just talking about basic fashion. I mean, look at this lime green kind of outfit. But it's important to note that as I fly around here, you're not going to find a single person that looks like somebody else. Unless they intentionally did that. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do before I leave, my baby potion.
Oh, yeah.
Where'd it go? Bloop. No, that's not it. I'm tiny, loopy. Dude, that is so cool. I want to stay this way forever. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? So anyway, and Cecada, since you've been so quiet, anything do you want to close out the stream with?
I mean, look awesome. Make yourselves look awesome. That's about it. That's all I want to say.
Very, very true. I'm trying. I don't know if this qualifies me yet as a fashionista. I'd have to ask the chat room if this qualifies me. I like Sabina's logic that because it was given to me, much like, let's say a Paris Hilton or something like that, that it makes me more of a fashionista. I mean, a fashionogi because just because I just want to be called one.
Yeah.
So I think I qualify now.
Mm-hmm.
At very least, I have a few clothes to start me off. I'm going to try to locate who gave me. No, there's no way to really locate who gave these to me. There might be some crafted information on there. I'm not sure, but we'll have to see. So if I owe you anything, guys, just come find me after stream. I'll be hanging out here for a while. We'll have a little fashion dance party and see what happens. But thank you, everybody, for joining me. As you can see on the stream there, you can see that my Twitter is at beau_hindman. You can also email me at beau@massively.com. If you have any tips or tricks. Now, we are changing the way we're doing the streams starting next week. We're going to have fewer of them right now, or for a while, and it's going to change how much we do, but we are going to have more things like this, interviews, fun stuff. So if you have anything you want to see that we haven't shown yet, just email me or tweet me. Tweet is just as good. Twitter's actually probably a little bit better because I'll hear it. Just tweet me, and we'll actually look into maybe streaming a certain game, maybe getting some different developers on the stream and everything. Whatever you want to see, just let me know. Up next, though, we have... I'm forgetting when we have... Larry is going to be doing some rating for 2 hours in Star Wars of the Old Republic, which is awesome to watch Larry, because if you've never seen some rating being done in SWTOR, you must watch it because he's actually really good. He's one of the people at the site that actually knows what the hell they're doing, unlike me. So stick around for Larry's stream if you can. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Sabina, thank you again for joining me again. I know it's pretty brave of you to do so.
Oh, no problem. It's always fun.
Okay, very cool. And Cecada, I appreciate you as well.
No problem.
Next time, we're going to get you to talk a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Is that going to be all right?
That's not a problem.
Okay, we're going to get you on there. Don't worry about it. He's like, man, get me away from all these crazy dressed up people here. Thanks, everybody, for joining me, though. Stick around for Larry's stream. Rating is going to be a lot of fun to watch. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.